Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Air Hauler with me, Heard 37. So, in our last flight, we were over here to Garden City. We flew from Dallas to Garden City, Kansas, and now we have that flight from Garden City, Kansas over to, I guess, Kanab, a little northeast of Las Vegas. So that's going to be our flight, probably our last flight in the 737-700. So let's go ahead and get this thing, well, we got to accept the job first. Kind of important. So his air hauler is done. I don't know why it takes so long. Alright, we'll go over here and get this thing loaded up. In our 700, down to 94 because of our last flight. Again, damaging the thing. A pretty short flight, as you saw, is like 500. It's actually maybe a little closer to 600, but not a long flight. So we don't put too much fuel in there. That's probably more than enough. So get loaded. We'll do a day flight, of course, and let's go ahead and move over onto the plane. All right, everybody, here we are, Garden City. Seems like we were over. Well, no, we were right in front of that, weren't we? All right, let's go back over into the plane. Let's put on our parking brake real quick. Get our lights on. We want that down, if I'm correct. If I remember correctly, put that on. Get those both into continuous. Alright, let's go down here and take a look at the FMC. Alright, so we are at Garden City, that's KGCK. Don't know the gate, but that's alright. And we're going from KGCK to KNBB? No, KNDD. Hopefully that's... Oh, I can't remember. Maybe it's KNBB. Man, I can't believe I didn't write that down. KNBB. Alright, we better look that up real quick. Alright. Now I've got it KKNB. KKNB. There we go. Runway will be taken off, I believe, on 17. The wind shifted 180 degrees, so that should be it. YouTube transport to 37. Go ahead and activate, execute. Go to our departures and arrivals. Departing on 17. No SID. There will be no star either, and we'll be landing on runway 1. Alright, get our 0 fuel weight. Reserves, let's just say 10%. Cost index, let's just go with 30. Cruising out to, wow, 40,000, huh? I don't think we've ever been that high in any of our planes. Alright, 40,000 feet. Don't need to do any derated takeoff or anything. Flaps will go with 10. Get our V speeds. Alright. V2 is 125. Let's put that in. Alright, and our center of gravity, our trim, 5.14. A little bit closer here. That's about right. Alright, let's check out these legs. Runway 1. There we go. Alright. Should be good. We'll check one more thing. Our approach. Always put that in. It doesn't matter, you don't need it till the end, but I always like to put that in. Alright. It never says, does it? I can't remember. We'll just have to use 125 on the heading. I can't remember the exact heading. Alright, close that down. What is our landing altitude? We could do this later, but might as well go ahead and check it. 4918, alright. Check this out. 49, we'll put that for our landing altitude, and we're going up to 40,000. Alright, we'll go ahead and switch this to 40,000. Oh, there we go. Right there. Go ahead and turn the TCAS on. And we'll release the parking brake. And we'll just do the pushback like this instead of using the built-in system. Radio for the minimums, we'll put it at 100 again. Did I have that barometer? There we go. There we go, 100 feet. Somebody's here. Not one of our people. I don't believe. No, I didn't have any of our people land here. Reset the altimeter. Since we've been here, so I don't know who that is, just a AI plane. In the game. And they didn't push us back far enough at all. We turned real early. Alright, tell you what, we'll just go ahead and stop it. Since they did that. Go ahead and flip on the taxi light. Alright, we'll go ahead and taxi on over to our runway. Back down here. Yeah, this will be our last flight in this plane. I mean, I like the plane, but man, I've really struggled with landing it. Some other people want to see other planes and everything, and we did the 900 for a long time. This isn't completely different. We could always come back to it if somebody wants to see it. You know, if we've gotten through all of our planes. But I want to try the TriStar. I'm really excited about that plane. I don't know why. I love that type of plane, man. Those engines like that, like the MD-11. I really like that whole look. So I'm kind of excited about that. The 727 was quite similar, although engine's much smaller. But I really like that that look, that whole setup. I don't know what you would call it, like TriStar engine. So I don't know what you would call that, with the engines on both sides and the engine on top by the tail. I really like that look. I like the MD-11. Alright, we're going a little quick here at 26. Slow it down. This is, I believe, something like a 7,700 foot runway, so it shouldn't be too bad. Let's go ahead and flip on the flight director. Alright, we'll set the flaps to 10. 1, 2, 5, 10. Alright, we're almost at the end. Shouldn't need it all. Alright, I'm really hoping we can nail this landing too. It would be really nice to leave this plane with a good landing. I always want to do that with so many planes, and it's like, we hardly ever do. I remember the 707 we almost did. I think it was a tail smack on the ground behind the runway. That was kind of odd. Hopefully we can nail this. I don't know, maybe we'll try and like kill the engines a little sooner or something, maybe to help bring down that speed to keep us from floating and everything. I don't know. Alright, stopping here. Let's go ahead and turn on landing lights. I'm gonna strobe on. Put the brakes in RTO. We'll advance the throttles to get on the runway. Oh, hit the brakes a little too hard there. Runway 17. Kind of interested. Did they have ATC? We never did check that out. Yeah, they do. Oh well. We don't need them. Alright, armed auto throttles. Alright, I'm going to hold on to the brakes. We advance it to 40. Alright, Toga. Yeah, we got engine sounds this time. Like I said, I have no idea why that even happened last time. Oh, getting a little squirrely on the ground. Man, all over the place.
V1 rotate. V2.
Alright. Off the ground. Getting pushed around a lot. Gears up. Flaps to 5 now. Need to get up and to the right. A little too much to the right. We'll go ahead and hit the autopilot. Go ahead and turn the gear off. And turn our taxi light off as well. Let's take a look outside. Well, let me get the flaps to 1 real quick. There we go. Garden City, Kansas. I can't imagine that there's much to see in Garden City, Kansas. I can't imagine it would be that big. I don't even see the airport anymore. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. I thought we were coming back close to... Oh, there's Garden City, Kansas. Maybe it's bigger than I thought. Alright, gotta get these flaps up. Oh, now we've lost our engine sounds. Come on. I have no idea why we always have that kind of a problem. Alright, let me go ahead and pause it and I'll see if I can get them back. There we go. I paused the game, unpaused it, and they came back, so... I don't know why I'm having that problem. Man, we're climbing quick, aren't we? Already up to 7,700 feet. We are pretty light, though. Yeah, using reserve fuel. It doesn't matter. We shouldn't, though. I wouldn't think. We have more than twice what we need. We have, like, almost 3 times what we need. Unless it just didn't load it correctly. Actually, let's go up. We don't have anything in the center tank, so let's turn that off. Alright, we're about to hit 10,000. Let's go ahead and turn off our lights, landing lights. Alright, so everything looks good. Should be there pretty quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up, and we'll be back in just a bit. Alright, I'm back. I just slowed it down. 9,000 feet. Need to turn these landing lights back on. Let's check this out. 291. 291. Whoops, there we go. And this the 291 as well. Always going the wrong way. 291. Move this range down. Kind of concerned. You see, we're coming in real steep, so we may have to actually go straight on. It's just, it looks way too. You can't see it from there. Looks like you come in way too much of an angle. We don't want that. So we're gonna be at 76, and we're landing at 49. Alright. Let's keep it at like 775. And we'll hold that altitude since we're not going to follow it. Yeah, it's just, it goes straight over there, so let's go ahead and kill the autopilot. There you go. Alright, I'll take over the... Need to get these auto throttles off as well. Let's go ahead and put the flaps out. So 1. I put the auto brakes to 3. It's a only 6,100 foot long runway, so I was kind of concerned about that. I'm gonna arm this, and since we always seem to float long, I thought it was best, you know, to use a little extra brake. All right, flaps to 2. Alright, don't want to come down too much. Geez. So it's what, 4,900 feet, so basically 5,000 feet is what we need to be landing at. So don't want to get down too far. We need to check one thing. Alright. We're getting a little low. Let's put flaps to 5. Alright. We can start our turn. I'm afraid we're getting a little low. A little more throttle. Oh, geez. I don't like doing this in a plane that we're not very good at. You can see the terrain is not the best either for being this low. I didn't even give too much of a thought to that about till now. Flaps to 10. Alright, we'll put flaps to 15. I think we're still slightly low. We're gaining a little bit of altitude because I don't want to be too low. Alright, flaps. Let's go ahead and put the gear down. Make our turn. Hopefully we can see the airport soon. A little more throttle. Alright, straight ahead. Alright, we're a little high. Flaps to 30. Alright, we're about 400 feet too high, so it's not a problem. Yet. Just have to watch our speed. Come over here so we can line her up a little better. Keep on coming. Alright, back on the throttle. Speed's dropping a little too much. About 100 feet too high. There, we're coming back on it. Really can't hardly see the actual runway. I think we're... Yeah, we are not coming in correctly at all. That runway goes out to the left. I was looking down at our screen and I was like, that's not how the runway's supposed to go. So not a very good approach at all. Alright, now we're getting better lined up. Oh man, that is a skinny runway. I don't know too much about our last flight being a good landing, I tell you that. I'm having a heck of a time getting this thing lined up, man, I'll tell you that. Still off. And high is not where we want to be with this one. Alright. Throttles to neutral.
30, 20, 10.
Always a bad landing. Manual braking. Alright. Ah, jeez, man. It's like, can we not land this thing any better than that? I keep coming down too hard. Did that because I advanced the throttle a little too hard. Alright, flaps are fully retracted. Let's come on over here. Get off the runway. Man, oh day. I hate that I can't land this thing any better than that. Turn that off. Flight direction can go off. Oh, are you kidding me? How did that not? We armed that thing. Not that it would have. We would still come down hard, but it would have helped us stop a little better. Stick to the ground. Taxi light on. Turn the APU on. That's really disappointing, man. For the last flight, I really wanted to land this thing. I think we've only had like 1 or 2 landings where we didn't break anything. That really sucks. I'm not sure where exactly. We'll go on down and park this thing. I was gonna say I don't want to park it near the fuel, but it doesn't really matter since we won't be flying it anymore. Should probably be at the end of the airport anyway. Being that we're such a big plane. Tell you what, since we can't make that turn up ahead because we're too big. Although I guess we could have parked to our left, that last one, but Oh well, we'll park right here. Alright, let's see, right there. That's good enough, I guess. I'll move it a little ahead. I don't think this airport's supposed to have a plane like this, is it? Forgot to turn our strobe off when we got on the taxiway. Alright, go ahead and put the parking brake on. Is the APU still not ready? It is, actually. Alright, using the APU. Should have switched that earlier. Guess that's how it starts it up. Alright. Got the fuel. You can hear that, the engine's noise. Turn that off. Turn everything off. Alright, let's go ahead and move on over to air hauler and see the damage. Alright, here we are. You can see 3% damage again, just like last time. It's frustrating, though, that I can't land that plane without hurting it. Or floating it long. I keep trying to bring it down closer to the ground before you pitch it up, but I'm not doing it correctly, obviously. That's alright. We're moving planes. Yeah, TriStar will be next. I hope you're excited. I'm really excited about that plane. And we're close to Vegas, so maybe I'll just put it over in Vegas. We'll fly out of there. We haven't flown out of Vegas a whole lot. So I want to fly out of there. We got some good scenery for it. I think we've flown out of there maybe once or twice. I think once. Alright, but that's going to be it for this episode and it for the 737-700. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next flight.